The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hello, GWT family. Thank you for joining our wonderful Sunday night leadership call. Wow. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are in the world, our wonderful GWT family. I just want to quickly mention that I'm totally E&E because I know many of you know that we had our wonderful National Ambassador 007, Leor Scaler, here in Alberta for the last 4 days. And we all know that he just came off his amazing 3-month holiday and his wonderful wedding, that surprise wedding for his wife. And he shared that amazing wedding video. So many of you around the world, I know Australia is coming next, and they get to see amazing breakthroughs just like we did in our team. So thank you so much, Leor. It was incredible. I learned so many golden nuggets. So, sorry, I definitely want to bring on our amazing CEO and founder and our forensic networker, Ramin Mesgarlou, because this is a very special evening because I know I'm very excited. Short 10 days, I will be in Toronto myself to the North American Conference, and also our wonderful Senior VP, Sanaz Hooman. Absolutely, I got to be in front of her and be with her for 4 or 5 days, short 5 weeks ago. So I know my world has been turning around, and it's absolutely a blessing to bring you on. Do we have you, Ramin and Sanaz?
Good evening, Erin. Can you hear me okay?
Yes, I sure can.
And Erin, can you hear me okay?
Yes, I sure can.
Beautiful. Let's just start the broadcast and get started.
You bet.
Well, good evening, everyone. I'm excited to be on this call tonight. Always when we talk about conferences and conventions in GWT, those are rare events. Obviously, our leadership team, they travel, they do their own Super Saturdays. But when it comes to conferences and conventions in GWT, you pretty much in every country, if you're a developed country with organized sessions, you get one chance a year. That's it. If you're in Canada, because we have our biggest group here, a lot of stuff happening, we may have 1 or 2 events per year. So here we are, the final one for 2016, the last one. It's coming up, Sanaz, in just a couple of weeks. It's going to be rocking just like every other conference you've ever held. Let's get started.
Absolutely, Ramin. I'm super revved up, of course. We have so many amazing things that have been happening with the company. Of course, we have our Phase 6. We have our North American Conference, which is just around the corner. Of course, we have our amazing Caribbean Conference that's coming up, and then next is going to be Australia. So I'm super revved up to be able to get, let everyone know what's been happening, what to expect for this amazing, amazing conference. As you all know, tickets are almost sold out, ladies and gentlemen. There's only a batch of tickets left last time we checked, but they are going extremely fast. So you want to make sure that you pick your ticket up tonight if you haven't done so. And Ramin, we're going to be sharing with them what to expect in the next in the couple of days that they're going to be spending with you and myself, and of course our CTO, Nanad Kalma.
Let's go.
All right. So first of all, the North American Conference location and dates, let's talk about that. The date, of course, is Thursday, October 13th to the 15th. The location is at the International Plaza and Conference Center at the Toronto Airport. Of course, we wanted to make it very convenient for everyone that's going to be flying in. There's going to be easy access shuttles that are going to be coming in. Of course, it's right after our Canadian Thanksgiving. So again, you're going to have ample time to be able to fly in and to come and join us and take your shuttle and meet us at the hotel. This is the exact same venue that we had our 10th anniversary convention, I should say. And you know what, which was an absolutely amazing, amazing event. So we're looking forward to seeing all of you. We're looking forward to, of course, greeting all of you to Toronto again and meeting all of you. So the address is 655 Dixon Road, Toronto. It's right on the screen as well, and you can take advantage of it. So, of course, Ramin, You know, the Thursday night is going to be the money-making night. This is our mega tour, which I'm super, super excited that we're going to be, of course, you know, having the mega tour night. Of course, it's for all of our LCs to be able to bring their guests and their prospects. We're going to be having some special promotions, and I'll let you talk a little bit about that because I'm super revved up.
Well, look, this is the money-making night. If you are an MLM, if you understand how to succeed in MLM, if you get business, you understand this is your money-making night. This is your dream. This is what you've been waiting for, where a super platform is being created, where you can bring proudly your guests, where you don't have to do anything other than smile and dial, bring your people, let the best presenters, the best venue, the best opportunity with the corporate team do the selling and presentation for you. How great does it take? So in absence of this, guess who has to do all of this? It's you. But here is your opportunity. So if I were you, and I've been you for 14 years, built 4 multi-million-dollar businesses as a top earner of companies, I can tell you this, in these events I would have 5, 10, 15, 20 guests personally. Of course, I was organized if I had a lot of people there to make sure we attend to them. But at the end of the day, this is where you want to have a lots and lots and lots of guests. You bring them in, love averages, you're going to collect lots of 350s that night. I can tell you that there's going to be lots of 350s being earned that night. In addition to that, Sanaz, you got some great incentives. They said, let's give away some stuff, and let's give away some stuff that people can use in their business. So let's talk about that.
Absolutely. Well, Ramin, you know, one of the things that, you know, as I talk to you about it, let's put an incentive with the person with the most amount of guests. Not only do they get a chance to get the 350s, but for the first person with the most amount of guests that, of course, sits through the full tour, they must be present through the full tour, they can actually win a tablet from us as their first prize. And the reason we put this incentive is so that you can have some business tools that you could use in building your business, growing your business, and we thought it would be a phenomenal, phenomenal incentive. And then, of course, we have an amazing incentive for the first diamond email that gets launched as well, and we got lots more prizes and much more GWT money for all of you to be there. Of course, Ramin, registration, like always, starts 6 p.m. The mega tour starts at 7:30 and will go to 8:30. It is $10 for all of the LCs, but for all of your guests, of course, this is free. So you want to make sure that you are there. You want to make sure you're inviting your guests. You want to make sure that your guests are prepared for the timeline. Of course, we are also going to do the comp plan breakdown and, of course, a little bit of the training of the 4-step right afterwards as well. So we are super excited to be seeing all of you, but, of course, putting cash in your pocket on that day.
Hey, listen, you know, have a nice little friendly, fun competition. I look forward to the conversation in the background. Hey, I got three 350s, and I got a 250. Somebody else, I got 6 150s. At the end of the day, you know, we help a lot of people launch their email, but when you launch an email, you get paid instantly. So this is the type of mindset you want to bring to your game, you want to bring to your business. It's fun. Obviously, we're in a business, and there's a lot of business-related stuff, day-to-day challenges, what we got to do. This is the fun side of it where, hey, you know what, I showed up, you know what, a great night, I you know, collected 4 350s and 1 250, you know what, I got that money, now I can put it back into my business, I can go ahead and pay off some bills. This is your chance, and when you start talking about those things, setting those type of targets, your people will start talking that way, putting those type of targets. Now you've got a momentum, a new culture of launching malls, making money instantly, and helping a lot of other people. Once you start that culture, you're going to start seeing that you're going to have 5, 10, 15, 30, 500, you know, all of a sudden emails being launched in your team every month. Why? Because everyone is there to understand, yeah, MLM is long-term. Yes, it is there, the 550. Work hard, really 445, and benefit from it for the rest of your life. But today, you can put 350, 700, 1,050, whatever it is in your jeans today. And with these platforms that we provide at this convention, it's ready for you. If you don't go ahead and put some cash in your jeans that night, you didn't do your job. So you want to make sure that you use these opportunities. If you're not going to use these type of mega opportunities for that, then I'm not sure how much you do on your own. it's there for you. So it's time to jam-pack that. Now, I'm not sure how many seats you have, Sanaz, for that. I know that, I think the biggest tour we've had, what was it, about 700, 800, 900,000? I don't even know. I know St. Lucia had 800 one time. We were there. I know at our, actually, sorry, I know the last year, right? We had, what, 1,800 or 2,000 people there for that mega fashion show, I think.
Absolutely. Well, we had the big ballroom, and then we had, 2 overflow rooms, which was an absolutely monumental event. And you know what? This is the North American Conference. So really, if you reside in Canada, USA, you should definitely be at this event. Some people were, saying, should I be at this event? Absolutely. This is your money-making night. But most importantly, you know what? We are launching the second decade of the company. And Ramin, I find this event, the reason we put this event together was to bring the troops home, was to bring everyone together, was to talk to everyone, was to show everyone, of course, what is going to be coming in the second decade, of course, our phase 6 promotions that we have, of course. Not only do they get a chance to join as diamonds and be able to get a lot of the 350s, but it is a win-win situation because your brand new guest is going to be able to become a Diamond LC. They're going to be able to take advantage of the amazing products that we have, but also the 7-day getaway when they launch that same night. So I'm super revved up and super excited for the event that's to come. And you know what? Everyone should be getting themselves to this amazing event that's going to be happening in October.
Great. Next slide.
All right, well, the next slide, Ramin, is, of course, the Forensic Networker. And this is something that everyone has been sending in tickets, support tickets, phone calls. I know you are getting tons and tons of messages for this. You have asked, and you know what, ladies and gentlemen, we are delivering. On Friday, October the 14th, you are going to have the Forensic Networker, aka, of course, Ramin Mesgarlou, our founder. Just to tell all of you a little bit, maybe you're new in the business, maybe you've been with us for about a year, 2 years, 5 years, whatever it is. You know what? The Forensic Networker system, and is an absolutely tremendous training for network marketers. And you know what? It does not only apply to our business, it applies to the direct sales industry. Our founder and CEO, the Forensic Networker, has built 4 multi-million-dollar MLM businesses as a distributor. So it's extensive experience, of course, when it comes to the network marketing industry. Of course, he's founded MLM's most advanced MLM University, the Forensic Networker, which you get a chance to take advantage of and be there with us and get trained directly by the Forensic Networker. Other people that get the Forensic Networker, of course, are always on a webinar or on a conference call to get access to the Forensic Networker. You are going to have it right in front of you on stage to take advantage of getting all the training that you need right on the spot. Of course, founded MLM's premier and most prestigious MLM company. Of course, Global Wealth Trade was founded in 2005, which we already see are 6-figure income earners, the 7-figure income earners, $1 million earners. Of course, Ramin is voted world's top MLM compensation plan expert by businessfromhome.org. He's been featured in Networking Times as a master networker, featured on the cover of American Business Journal with Warren Buffett, voted world #2 all-time MLM businessfromhome.org, nominated for Ernst & Young Entrepreneur of the Year, voted MLM's first entry, of course, Hall of Fame with Paul Zane Pilzer and alike. And of course, he comes from a distributor heart. Just like all of you that are building in this industry, he's got the amazing platform for you to be able to earn 6 figures in 12 to 18 months. So this is an absolutely do not miss training with Ramin himself, and here's your opportunity. Ramin?
Well, you know what? Whatever you're going to earn in MLM, period, GWT or any other company, Forensic Networker will sure 10 times that amount. If that amount is 0, you're not doing anything that's supposed to become a better person. But if you're going to make $10, you're going to make $100. If you make $1,000, you're going to make $10,000 or more. Why? Because Forensic Networker makes you realize what this business is all about. Tomorrow morning at 11:30 a.m., we're doing a replay of a call I did for the Middle East network marketers a month ago. It was a jam-packed house. They asked so much about it that we're doing a replay. So we're playing the tape for the Middle East again. This time we expect over 1,000 lines, and I'm going to answer questions afterwards tomorrow at 11:30 in the morning. And some of you have seen the post on my Instagram page. We have a gentleman coming to see me from Asia this month because a major organization in the Middle East and Asia, the last conference at 5,000 network marketers, it's more like an Eric Warren type event, and for network marketing companies in Asia. And they've asked me to be the major speaker. They want the forensic networker that share, so we're going to be. So you have it in the GWT. You have it. It's coming up at this conference, and the short version, the one-day version, and then you're going to have a longer version at the convention. So in GWT, you have access to me right away, right here. Now, when I talk about the short version, it's still going to be the most brain-pounding, DNA-changing experience of your life. You know why we're doing this? Because forensic is very intensive, and even for me it's very draining, is because so many people have told me if it wasn't because of the forensic networker, they would have quit the industry a long time ago. This course allows them to understand their shortcomings. This course allows them to understand what they need to do. And when things are not going well, they know exactly why it's not going well. Because they're not doing certain things that's required. That's why I do this. I think network marketing, it is the absolute last chance for the average person to the financial home run. It's the last chance for the average person. It's the last bastion of free enterprise for the average person. So I don't want anybody quitting this industry, my company or somewhere else. This is it. This is where the buck stops for the average person. This is where the free enterprise is at its best. Not everybody's got millions and billions to start traditional businesses. Everyone can do this. So the forensic networker is there to make sure you understand what it is so you have longevity. Because longevity is a lifeline of this business. You stay in it long enough, you keep on trying, you will start getting results. So, yeah, here's coming. Instead, you don't have to go to Asia, to my conference down there for 5,000 network marketers. You could do it right here at this conference in a couple of weeks, and of course at our convention. So it is going to be the most brain-pounding, DNA-changing, awakening experience of your life. You're going to start thinking, I thought I knew what I was doing. Now I realize. I had $100,000 month earners on the stage saying, I thought I knew what this was, MLM was. Now I understand it. So if that's true for them, it's definitely true for everyone else. So I look forward to being on the stage, performing for you guys. I look forward to seeing you guys getting your awakenings of what MLM is about. Because whatever you think it is right now, it will transform on that Friday.
Absolutely, Ramin. I cannot wait. And of course, that is included in the ticket. And then on Saturday, of course, we have our product training releases, of course, what is to come for the second decade. Of course, the updates to your product knowledge is very key in this business. The products are the backbone of the company. And of course, you are going to get special training by myself. And in addition, of course, you are on the Saturday going to take advantage and get all of the updates of the amazing Phase 6 releases that are to come, Ramin, and I'm super revved up about that. All right, so let's talk a little bit about what to expect on the Saturday. Well, the first thing, ladies and gentlemen, we have our product training, and the Fairy Lookbook is finally here. You are going to be absolutely amazed, wooed, and in love. The girls, Sophie, Rachel, have done an absolutely phenomenal job. And you know what? Much the same like the Posh, this time, as per the request of our CEO, we put the prices in there. We've also made it very user-friendly. We've put everything in as many sets as possible to be able to help you in making multiple sales, doing tons of sales when it comes to Christmas. And guess what? You are going to be able to pick up this beautiful 120-page beautiful catalog right at the conference. So I'm super excited to be releasing, of course, the catalog on the Saturday. It is going to be absolutely amazing. You are going to be absolutely blown away, and you're going to be wooed and wowed with what is to come for the incredible catalog.
Well, Sanaz, you went a little bit too fast on the last slide, the product development session. that is an absolute must for everyone. You get a real different appreciation of what we do. Look, if you don't know, for example, different types of shoes, right? You can go look at, a $60 pair of shoes when it's brand new, it looks great. A $600 pair of shoes when it's new, it looks great. You don't know the difference unless you know the difference. So that's what happens. You don't know the difference between a 925 silver or a 950 silver unless you know the difference. You know the difference between, you don't know the difference between 10 karat gold or 21 karat gold unless it's stamped. Then you know, of course, what 21 must be better. But unless you know the difference, then you don't know the difference, right? So this is what Sanaz is going to talk about that day, not only for what we do as a philosophy of GWT, also what the new developments are all about. I am absolutely jazzed about the second decade of GWT. We accomplished so much in the first decade. We're in such an amazing position going in the second decade. All the challenges we had, and there were few, but they were there. But it's done and over with. What we've learned in this industry, I can tell you 100-year-old companies don't know. And we know that but what we create with our shields, and the type of material that's on there, of course, our Ferry Marsh lineup, the special plating that we do, the Palladium lineup that the world has never seen. So we have a knowledge and information, what we've created over the past first decade, the world doesn't have. That places us in a very special position moving forward. So Sanaz is going to tell you guys, with the monogram series that's coming up, the monogram series is going to be the benchmark of a product line. It's going to be the product line everybody's going to run to. Why? Everybody wants to be recognized for what they're wearing. This is why Gucci and Louis Vuitton and Dior, Christian Dior, they all have monogram series, and that's a bestseller because no one cares if they're wearing a Gucci black bag and no one knows it's a Gucci. Everyone wants to make sure that if I'm wearing a Gucci, I want you to know that I'm wearing a Gucci. So it took us a while to come out with our monogram series, and in my opinion, and many people have seen it, it's a much better pattern than anything else that's out there. And now a monogram series is out that every major luxury brand should have. It took us a long time to figure out the material, but we have it. It's the best. I can't wait for you guys to see the new lineup that's coming up with the monogram series. With regards to the lookbook, hey, the lookbook is awesome. Yes, this year we've done something we've never done before, and that is we add the prices in the lookbook. Why didn't we do it before? Well, because before we had this thing called zone pricing. Every country had a different price. So we couldn't, unless you're going to print a catalog for each country, which is impossible to do, we couldn't put prices in because every country was different. Now it's unified. Every country has the same price, including Canada once you add the tax. So at the end of the day, now is the best time. We told you, decade number 2 is about sales, simplicity, speed, momentum, all of those things. And you see it in every time you turn around. Something in GWT is simpler to do, easier to see, faster to move, faster to sell, faster to recruit, faster to build. So everything we're adding up, it's there to do two things, simplicity and speed, momentum. So having these prices in the catalog not only makes you tons of sales, not just for people who are looking for economical line, also they're looking, maybe we all know people who are wealthy. They want to buy something extravagant, and you know what? Now you can go after those people. When the prices were not in it, you had to be disciplined to make sure you go to your back office, you download the price list in your country, and you add it to the lookbook and you pass it on. And I know many people didn't do that. When they didn't do that, they didn't get any sales. Now it's right there. Order them 100 at a time. Make sure the 100 lasts you 30 days. You got these things are salespeople. These lookbooks are like silent salespeople. They don't do you any good in your briefcase or in your cupboard. It does you good when it's at the doctor's office, lawyer's office, school teachers, banks, neighbors, family. Anywhere you go, you have it, airplane, you pass it on to the person next to you. The minute they ask you, what do you do for a living? You know, you're here, here's what I do. At the end of the day, when you pass them out, you start getting sales, and now that with prices in it, it's very, very simple. We've also really focused on the VIP I'm going to do the coolest things you've ever seen with the VIP program. We call it Customer Loyalty Reward Program. So there's a lot of great stuff that's coming out with regards to retail sales, so you can make lots and lots and lots of retail sales in your pocket, and when you do that, the CV is generated and the commissions go up as well. So again, yeah, we're pretty revved up with everything that's coming up. It's all happening at the conference.
Absolutely, Ramin, but you know what? We also, of course, have our amazing Phase 6 incentives that we're going to be releasing, and of course, it ties right hand in hand with the catalog because, of course, you know, when we say love to sell, it's now your time to sell your way to the top. We're not going to give it away, but you know what? We have some amazing PV incentives that are going to be released and available for you to start working towards being a diplomat and ambassador right away. And Ramin, I think this is going to be absolutely brilliant. And of course, with the new lookbook, it's going to be monumental.
It's all connected to each other. Again, we won't talk about it. There's no reason to tease about it. You have to be at the conference to see it. So that's it. Go get your ticket. There's only a few left anyways. Get your ticket, register your team now. But again, it fits right into the PV concept where, again, the lookbook has prices in it. We're coming up with a whole bunch of new platforms, the awesome GC, everything coming together to make sure lots and lots and lots of retail sales happen in our company. And now we're recognizing and incentivizing it for people who are already doing it but not being recognized for it. So we're actually putting all kinds of cool stuff for monthly top seller, an annual top seller. They're going to be recognized for it.
Absolutely, Ramin. Like you said, we're not going to give it away. You just need to be there. All right, and of course, the next one when it comes to top launcher incentives, I think you could be at the top every month, top launcher prize, every year top launcher award. We're not going to give it away. You need to be there to find out what that means, ladies and gentlemen.
I know people like Maxwell right now are just going absolutely crazy. And people are like, even Renee, he's got over 100 people that's launched. There's a lot of people out there that are doing amazing things. We're going to bring them to the forefront. We're going to give them more tools to even be more amazing. And some of these bonuses are absolutely crazy. The annual bonus for a top launcher, it's more money than some people make in most countries in a year. And it's a one-time bonus that you can get on the stage for just doing what you're supposed to be doing, which is hyper-promoting your email. Now we're incentivizing for you to do a lot more of that so you can make a ton of more retail profits and ton of more the residual income.
Absolutely, Ramin. Again, we're not going to give it away. You need to be there to find out what this means. Another one, of course, we've been talking about this. A lot of you have been asking when it's going to be launched. Of course, the new simplified IA system, we're going to be teaching you that, understand your business with ease, be able to sustain momentum with this new simplified system for calculating your CV, PV, and much more. Ramin, I am super revved up for this phenomenal tool that is going to be coming out. Of course, this amazing system is going to simplify the system. It is going to be the ABCs of course, buying, selling, and promoting your business.
Again, new decade, better company, better system, simplify. So here we are. We had reasons why we had a point system before. Those reasons with our new software is now relevant. So we're simplifying things, and simplifying things means more money, more momentum, more activity. So there it is. Again, we are living up to everything we said with regards to simplicity and momentum.
Absolutely. And of course, last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, the flawless product review. Of course, this is going to be coming at our international convention in 2017, but you're going to get a chance to see the teaser of what is to come with this, and I'm super revved up, super proud, super excited. I'm sure some of you saw our CEO's picture that posted online with some of the results that he got from using the product just once, and you're going to get a chance to see a little debut of that.
Oh, look, you know what, I'm not so much one of those that care so much about stuff on my face, but I got to tell you, I got pulled into a room. I was absolutely shocked at what I saw. So, you know, if this is what's going to do to my face, and imagine if you have lots of lines and lots of bags, what it's going to do for you. So again, this particular product is designed to, you know, to shock and wow, and those, you know, that's what it's designed to do. We have other flawless products that's there for health and keep your skin healthy, do all kinds of great stuff, and for daily use. This particular thing, you want to look like $1 million going out on a night and make a lot of your friends jealous. That's what this product is for, Sanaz.
Well, Ramin, I'm super excited to be announcing what the 5 products were. Originally, when we showcased them at the International Convention, was 3. Since then, we have evolved and we've grown, and we've done some amazing, amazing things, and I can't wait to share with all of you what the Flawless is all about, because you know what? It's about building the anticipation. It's about building your customers. It's about getting your brand new, LCs from a lot of different network marketing companies that are looking for a home. And you know what? This is just going to put so much cash in your pocket. I'm super revved up. I'm super excited for me. All right, well, the last thing, of course, is the Saturday night CDSC party. You still have time to qualify. You still have time to become a diplomat. All you need is 3 diamonds, and even on the Thursday night, if you qualify, you know what, we're going to grant you in. We are going to be having our CDSC party, of course, champagne, munchies, chocolate fountain, and have a lot of fun. You get a chance, of course, diplomats, ambassadors, regionals, nationals, and globals get a chance to mix and mingle with, of course, our CEO and founder and myself, and be able to really get some one-on-one time and hear really what's coming, all that inside scoop that we always end up talking to you guys about privately with our CDSC group.
Well, CDSC is not difficult to make, and every year it's becoming more and more difficult to hold these events. But you know what? I'm going to do it as long as I can, and when we can't do it anymore, we'll put up the qualification to an ambassador. But at this point, if it is a diplomat, you can do that in a day. It's been done before to be there. That one-on-one conversation with Sanaz, myself, our corporate team, some of the top earners. Some of the stories are being shared. So many of my students over the last 26 years have told me the stories you shared with me we never forgot. Made all the difference. So that's where you get those. Not only will we treat you like royalty as you are, we're going to give you tons of stories that you're never going to learn or hear about in any other event, GWT event or training.
Yes, absolutely, Ramin. And I have actually put a platform together. We do need you to RSVP, and we are going to be sending out the link in the CDSC group on Facebook. Please make sure that you check it. I'm going to post it on there tonight. Make sure you click it. Of course, make sure you RSVP. I need to know, and of course, you have to be a qualified CDSC member. This is, of course, diplomat and higher. And Ramin, I'm excited to be able to spend that one-on-one time with our amazing rising stars, as we call them in the company. All right, so last but not least, ladies and gentlemen, save the date, March 23rd to the 25th, 2017 is going to be our 11th annual international convention. And of course, this is going to be the mega tour. It's going to have tons and tons of stuff for you. Of course, this is where we give away our annual President's Cup winner. This is also where we're going to be releasing the skincare, and it's going to be available for purchase. This is where we have our exotic cars. This is where we have new product releases, IT releases, and it's going to be absolutely monumental. And the tickets will go live at the North American Conference. We are going to be setting the tickets live then, so you want to make sure, of course, you're taking advantage of that. You're taking advantage of the early bird ticket. But the last thing I wanted to really share with you is that make sure that you get your tickets. Right now, Ramin, we have a promotion, buy 5, get the 6th one for free. That is, of course, still applicable, but at the end of this week, ticket prices are going to be going up, so you want to make sure you're taking advantage of the $69. Everything that we just shared with you, ladies and gentlemen, for our North American Conference is only $69. You want to make sure you take advantage of it. Tonight, go online, order your ticket right away, and of course, save the date for the 2017 International Convention. Ramin, did you want to add anything else to that? Did we lose Ramin?
He's still here.
All right, well, Erin, I'm going to pass the call to you to be able to share some of the messages. I know you guys just did an amazing, rocking event with, of course, Lior Scaler. You guys call him 007, of course, and you guys had an amazing time with them. And, of course, I know you have some announcements, so maybe you can share those announcements with us until we get our CEO back on.
You bet. Thank you so much, Sanaz. I don't know about all of you, but I'm totally revved up. I'm so E&E, but I don't think I'm not so much E&E anymore because I'm not going to sleep tonight with all those amazing announcements of the North American Conference. I can't believe it's just a few days away. I'm not going to go over all those amazing points because you guys all got to see those amazing PowerPoint that Sanaz has set up for us tonight. And yes, we do have a few announcements. Obviously, you all know that Lior Scaler was out here in Alberta. It was absolutely incredible to check off one of my goals in this past year. It's funny, we actually talked to him shortly after we got started and said, oh geez, you're only about 3 provinces over, you can jump on over to us. And he says, no, you have to build your market first. So we did. We got to work. We got actually, Tammy and I, Boucher, actually created to be diplomats in 5 days, so I can relate when Ramin was saying it can happen in 1 day. So be sure to make sure you're a diplomat so you can be part of this amazing CDSE party at North American Conference. So that being said, it was amazing.
Erin, sorry, can I just add one more thing that I totally forgot? In order for someone to attend the CDSE party, they must have a ticket for the North American Conference, which means that if they do not have a conference ticket, they cannot attend the CDSC party. This is CDSC party only for conference attendees. This is very important.
Thank you so much, Sanaz. I appreciate that. So absolutely, it was amazing weekend out here in Alberta. We have many more amazing guest leaders coming out already booked for the Alberta market. So this is definitely one of the big markets that Western Canada is building like crazy. And that being said, Mr. Lior Scaler, National Ambassador, is heading actually by Tuesday morning over to Australia, like you said, on top of the hour, or quarter after. And he is heading to Melbourne and Perth for a solid week. Going to absolutely rock it out there. I know there is amazing posters and flyers that the team has set up, and they've been shared all over social media. So let's continue doing that. Make sure you invite people out there, utilize Lior being out there because he is on fire. He is absolutely blew us out of the water this past 3 days. And that also brings me to definitely make sure to book your rooms at the North American Conference. And we forgot to mention that actually just 2 seconds ago. So make sure you guys get your rooms booked as well so you're not disappointed, so you can be at the hotel, the same hotel as the conference. And then it rolls into the Caribbean Conference at the top of November. I know, again, we've seen the amazing, so many of the CDS or the LCG group and yourself, Ramin and Sanaz, you are heading down there. And it's going to be amazing Caribbean Conference down there. And I know Vernisha and many of the other top leaders are down there going to be having an amazing time. I would love to be on that catamaran party, CDS party as well. It would be absolutely amazing. And of course, it rolls into the Australian conference at the end of the month. So I know you yourself and Ramin are heading over there, and I'm sure there's going to be more surprises. I know they are just finalizing the flyer for at corporate, Sanaz, and your team is doing that. So I'm so excited to really share that as well all over our amazing social media world that we have, because it truly works, guys. So that being said,
Erin, I do want to say this, that just because we're having a conference in the Caribbean or Australia doesn't mean you shouldn't go. When I was building, anywhere there was a conference, I had a major team call. I said, look, do we have anybody in Africa? No, let's build a team. Here's our opportunity, because everything the corporate is doing for us to feast on, to get ahead, to profit from. If there's something going on in the Caribbean, let's get a team call going. Let's see, who do we know? We all know Caribbean people. Call up. Who do you know in St. Lucia? Let's get some people sitting in that tour. Australia, same thing. So this is not an Australian conference. It's not a St. Lucia conference. It's not an African conference. It's everyone's conference, and you want to make sure any chance you get to cash in on that and create lots of 350s, to make sure that you take advantage of that. If you don't, you've just left money on the table.
Wonderful. Thank you so much. I really appreciate that because I know some of our amazing team has team members in those areas. So we're definitely going to build on that. Absolutely. So thank you so much, Ramin, for those amazing golden tips, nuggets that you always share with everybody. It's been absolutely a blessing for myself to be part of your vision this past year and a bit. I know my life's personally has changed. I know I'm impacting others. It was absolutely incredible to share. I mean, we are events. Well, our whole team is blowing up Facebook Live right now, and that's what it's all about, is just impacting others. Who are you going to talk to the next day? Who are you going to talk to the next day? So thank you so much. I appreciate that, Ramin. I think that is about it for any major announcements that I know on top. Sorry, I'm very little E&E right now. So I'll get some sleep tonight, hopefully. And is there anything else you want to share, Ramin or Sanaz?
You know what? I want to congratulate you, first of all, for being, of course, the host for the month. It takes a lot to be able to get yourself organized. Kudos to you. I've already when I was in Edmonton. You make it easy for us when, when a presenter comes over to Edmonton. And I want to really congratulate yourself and Tammy for doing an amazing, amazing job. I look forward to coming out to seeing all of you guys. But, ladies and gentlemen, make sure, do whatever it takes, get yourself to, of course, the North American Conference. I know we even have leaders like Vernisha from the Caribbean that are going to be even coming in. And maybe what we can do at this point is get some of our regionals and nationals to maybe share with them what these events have done for them in the past. Because, I've never been, in the 14 years I've been in network marketing, I have never once missed an event. I know Leadership Core never misses an event, and anyone who's really serious about their business never misses an event because they want to make sure that they're getting the information firsthand. So again, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you do whatever it takes to get yourself to this event. This is the next decade. This is where we're going to put a lot of cash in your pocket. We're going to give you some amazing and monumental incentives. And most importantly, the second decade is all about simplicity, simplicity, simplicity. So we want to make sure that you're there to get the training firsthand. And again, I know Ramin wanted to get some of our regionals and nationals to share a couple of words. Maybe we can unmute them for them to share a couple of words themselves about what conference always does for them and their check. So maybe we can start with, of course, our NA's Reza, and of course, Renee and Lior, and so on and so forth.
Sure thing. I have Lior right here, so I'm going to unmute you, Lior. Can you hear me?
Hi, Erin. Can you hear me?
You bet.
Awesome, awesome. Thank you so much. It was great to be with you and the team this past few days in Alberta. Awesome experience. You guys are doing incredible over there, and I know it's just going to keep getting better and better and better. I can't wait to be at this conference. I'm actually taking off to Australia on Tuesday for 6 days. Going to be in Melbourne, Perth, doing tours, boot camps. So if you know anybody or would like to meet people online and send them over, we'll take very good care of them. We're going to have an incredible time. We've got a great schedule lined up. And then I come back, try to catch up on my sleep for one day, and head straight to Toronto for the North American Conference. And like Sanaz said, there's nobody who's serious and committed to building an incredible business who will not be at major events like the North American Conference. Especially the mega tour that's going to be on the Thursday evening. I can't wait for that, because every time there's a mega tour, I make sure, first of all, that I have tons and tons of guests there, and second of all, that I win all the prizes that they give away at these mega tours, because there's tons and tons of prizes and surprise prizes that Ramin gives away at these events. So I definitely, I'm going for these prizes. So if you're thinking of winning, you may need a lot of guests there to win. That's going to be for sure. I remember actually there was one mega tour where I had a guest that came late, completely missed the whole tour, didn't even know what the business was about, didn't even know what the products were, came in during the testimonials, and just from listening to the powerful stories and testimonials from all the shareholders and top earners who fly in for these mega tours, they got started as a diamond right away. So again, you don't want to miss this mega tour. It's always, always an incredible experience for sure. And then, of course, the Forensic Networker. I mean, the reason why I've been able to make residual income for the last 8 years and travel around the world and live a dream life is the knowledge that I've received from the Forensic Networker system that's allowed me to have a systematic process to building my business that nobody else in the world teaches. So if you want a guaranteed way to live the life of your dreams, then you definitely have to be at Forensic. So I'm looking forward to it. I can't wait. And I know that we still have the buy 5, get 6 tickets. So, you know, that is an incredible deal that the company's putting on. So, you know, everybody should be getting 5 tickets, getting 1 free, and promoting that to everybody in their teams and anybody else who's going to be coming in their teams from now until the North American Conference. So this is a monumental event that is a do not miss, and I'm looking forward to it. So great job tonight, Aaron, and thank you so much.
Thank you so much. I appreciate it, Leah, and it was great to be with you for the last 3 days. And I'm just looking for Reza, National Ambassador Reza. Just give me 2 seconds here. There he is. Take it away, Reza. Can you hear us?
Hi, Aaron. Can you hear me?
You bet. Go ahead.
Okay, great. Well, amazing webinar. You know, this is one of those things, for those of you who've been around for past previous conventions and so on, you know what it is all about. You know how hard we promote it, because we want everyone to experience what we've been experiencing for the last, I don't know, 9 years, 8 years, all the conferences, conventions, the forensic, the new product releases, the, just absolutely the whole atmosphere, just, you know, meeting people we've been hearing about, meeting the people that we've met already, and, you know, it's just an experience that we cannot deliver by email. We cannot deliver it to you on a phone call. We cannot deliver it to you, I don't know. It's something you need to be there in person. And you know what? I remember when these tickets used to be $400 or $500 and, you know, $300, you know, $200. I don't know how, you know, our corporate, our company, our CEO can deliver such an event at such a gift, like it's almost like it's like free, you know. So now there's no excuse for why someone could not even get on a train or a plane to get to this event, because it's just the reason they're doing, the reason it's being supplemented so heavily is because they know, we all know the benefits these kind of events brings to everyone, not just the leaders or the veterans, but especially the new individuals. We all know about the mega tours, what happens those nights, the electricity in the air. We all know the amount of money that's being made. We all know the surprise GWT cash being handed out with people with most guests. Now they got a tablet. Are you serious? You know, so you know, my message is do not miss, no matter what. I mean, everybody, you know, have challenges. Everybody has family. Everyone's got kids, or almost everyone's got kids. We all have our own reasons of why we're busy, and those are the reasons that should drive us to make sure that we do not miss this insane event going into the busy season. You know, I'm looking forward to seeing all you guys from all different parts of the world, and I know, you know, it's going to be an amazing, not just in terms of knowledge, in terms of fun. Absolutely, the complete package is being delivered, so do not miss it. I have booked my room already a long time ago. I have booked my tickets, and, you know, I've already arranged. So I'm away from my kids for almost a week. I've arranged it all. So, you know, do not miss. That's my advice. So I'm looking forward. Thank you very much, everybody. Back to you, Aaron.
Thank you so much, Reza. I appreciate all your amazing golden nuggets every time you speak to our GWT family. Now we're going to go down to Sherry Zhao. I'll unmute you. Can you hear me, Sherry?
Hey, Aaron, can you hear me well?
You bet. Go ahead.
Oh, excellent. Thank you so much. Thank you for being such a amazing host of the month starting off today. So I'm very excited. As you know, I fully trust you. Well, we are going to be on a good hand because of you. And of course, for the upcoming conference, I'm so excited. I bought my conference ticket since the day when it came out. Of course, I took advantage of buy five got one free. Actually, we got 10 and received the 2 free, and share that with our team. And you know, this is the exciting time that everyone gets together. And of course, I also booked my air ticket. You know, for those of you who live close by, you don't have to pay for the additional air ticket. You don't have to pay for the hotel. You just need to be there. Pay your $40, $50, or $60 right now. You know, for those of us like who live a little bit far away, we need to either drive in there. Like for some people, I know that they drive like 16, 17 hours to get there. And for myself, I need to fly over there. I'm not only pay for my own ticket, I have to pay for my baby's ticket to get back to Toronto. But this is the event that I do not want to miss. I know I'm gonna have so much energy, you know, over there and be with all of you. This is the time that we wanna be together. So North America Conference is designed for us in North America. But I also know there are people come all the way from Nigeria. They have to pay for like thousands of dollars on the air ticket alone to get there. And of course, on top of that, hotels and the food and everything. It's just so amazing because we know what's there. We know this is the event we do not want to miss. So exciting time is here, and everyone, if you haven't got your ticket yet, please get your ticket now and be there. This is the one that you're gonna be so excited about. I cannot wait. It's just less than 2 weeks away. So thank you so much for allowing me the time to speak. Back to you, Aaron.
Thank you so much, Sherry. I'm so excited to see you in a short few days, us West girls, and it's going to be awesome. Okay, and then the last speaker that I can see that's on the line would be our RA Bella Jeanette. Just let me go up to her here. Give me 2 seconds. There she is. All right, Bella, we have you unmuted. Can you hear me? Can you hear me, Jeanette? Maybe she can't hear me for some reason. All right.
Hi, Aaron. Sean Haynes. Can you hear me?
Oh, I can hear you, Sean.
Sorry about that. I had to get unmuted in multiple places. Well, thank you so much, Aaron. Doing a great job as the host of the month for October. And yes, very, very exciting. You know, I'm doubly excited, obviously, because we have a North American conference, and 2 weeks after that, we have the Caribbean conference. So, you know, I'm very, very revved up for both these events. And again, you know, these conferences, they always take your business to another level. They always make you money. So I know in past experiences, you know, how much has been made in one night out of these conferences. Some of these conferences, I'm telling you, people have been earning residual income for years. So I know myself, even going back to like first Caribbean conferences in the past, and those have been paying me residual income weekly for the last 6, 7+ years. So that's how vital these conferences are, how much they can take your business to a totally other level. So I'm excited, and I know it's going to be unbelievable. I know we got people coming from as far as Africa for this North American conference, everything that's going to be. So definitely it's a don't miss event. You know, you want to get as many people out for that Thursday night mega tour. I remember one year having like 12 guests, and still it wasn't enough to win. So I want to invite a lot of people out to win the great prizes Thursday night, and you know, just what you're going to learn, what you're going to experience. That's going to take your business to a completely different level. It's definitely do not miss event. And then you know, for everybody, if you didn't get enough, if you didn't learn enough at the North American Conference, what our CEO or Senior VP are going to share with you there, then you're welcome to come and join us in the Caribbean 2 weeks later, which is going to be absolute blast, which we finish off with the Pearl Pirate Boat Party. So, you know, we definitely would love to see everybody in the Caribbean after we see everyone at the North American Conference. So thank you, Erin. Back to you.
Thank you so much, Sean Haynes. It's a pleasure to have you come on the call and speak and share your wonderful golden nuggets. Now, we have a few questions here. Let me just start to find them all again. But I know there's a few. And, oh, here's one from Ivy out of Toronto, I believe she lives in. Do we have a live stream for forensic training this October 14th?
So the answer is no, we are not doing live streaming this time.
Okay, thank you so much, Sanaz. And then the next... Sorry, go ahead.
That they must be there.
Absolutely, I totally agree with you. Events, events, events. The next question is from Nora. And is there a code to get a corporate discount? Not sure.
For?
I'm not sure. It doesn't say for what.
If it's in regards to the bedrooms, absolutely. We sent out an email blast.
Yeah.
And we can definitely post it. Erin, you have the details of the room, right?
Yes, absolutely. We'll definitely post it for sure.
Perfect. And maybe if you have the slide up, we can share it, but we can also post it in our groups.
Yeah. I don't have the slide just because I've been with Lior all weekend, so I will get organized for tomorrow night.
I got to tell you also, I just checked the RSVP list, and my goodness, I love how you guys are all proactive. Make sure you get online and RSVP. The list is already building up, and I'm already getting lots and lots of people on there.
Awesome. That's exciting. So our next question is, or actually it's a comment. So pumped for conference. This is from Stephanie Weiss. So pumped for conference. Can't wait to see you all there. Thank you, Ramin and Sanaz, for pumping me and all of us for this incredible weekend. And, oh, and here's another comment from my wonderful sponsor, personal sponsor, Jessica Vine, that personally sponsored me into this amazing opportunity. Great job, Erin. Thank you, Jessica. Couldn't do it without you. You're on this line, too. From one of my personal sponsors, Jeannie Dink. She's out of Michigan. Thank you so much, Ramin, Sanaz, and Erin, for all you do. So excited to see you all at the North American Conference. Jessica and Jeannie are actually driving. Jessica lives in Tennessee, and Jeannie lives in Michigan, and they're driving all the way up the country to get into Toronto for our amazing conference.
And you know what? That's how we know they are serious about their business.
Absolutely. Tammy Boucher, of course I know this gal. I want to thank Lior Scaler for coming out to Alberta this past weekend. He inspired all of us to dream like a crazy person. Lior's coaching touched so many hearts out there. For the first time in 2 decades in MLM, I spoke openly to others about my own dreams. To see so many people have excessive breakthroughs, sorry, I had to move the screen, breakthroughs, as truly inspiring and heartwarming. Lior is committed to help all of us succeed. You are amazing mentor, Lior. Thank you. Yes, I totally know where she's coming from. That was absolutely very, very emotional that yesterday. Oh, Nora says, sorry, the hotel room. So yeah, that's what she's asking, is what was the hotel block. So We will get them
Yeah,
over
the
to you.
hotel box is right under our corporate page. If you go to the corporate page, basically on our Facebook page, it's right there. If you can't find it, of course, we can always post it in the groups as well.
Absolutely. Everybody knows that I am the posting queen. And from Nora as well, doing a great job, Aaron. You are a pro. Thank you so much, Nora. And from Maxwell, thank you for all your leadership. And I think that is it that I see here. And Kara.
Maxwell's name came up a couple of times because we know he's a recruiting monster and there's some amazing things. And you know what? I look forward to seeing people like him that are really hustling and working hard to be at the conference. And you know what, ladies and gentlemen, honestly, this is really a chance for all of you to go to the next level in income, because this North American conference will be that shifter that is going to skyrocket your income. So make sure you're there. Make sure you go online, buy your tickets. We are almost sold out, by the way.
Absolutely. Thank you so much, Sanaz. And of course, one of my other team members lives up northern Alberta, Kara Rottenberger. She was absolutely incredible. She had another amazing breakthrough. Thank you for all you do, corporate. Ambassador Marshall out of Minnesota. Thank you, Ramin, Sanaz, for all you do. I've been with GWT for 3 years and now and never missed a convention. Let's go North America. I totally agree with you, Marshall, and you have inspired myself as well. And Marshall, again, good job. Aaron, thank you, Marshall. I appreciate it, and I can't wait to see you in a short few days. Kara, again, you can tell our team had lots of breakthroughs, had a very best eye-opening weekend.
Love hearing all these amazing comments.
Yeah, it's our team totally promotes events, and I want GWT family to know that our team is very North American worldwide as well. So half of our team is not even in Alberta, and they were glued to social media because we post like crazy. We put in our chat groups, and on almost every corporate call we do, and we're part on the Sunday night call and the Tuesday night call, and even sometimes CDS calls if we're allowed to share the information. We are absolutely very active. We have a huge community culture in our team, and that's what it's all about, right? And another one, Sania Hine, if I pronounced that right. Sorry if I didn't. Awesome job, Aaron. Looking forward to seeing the whole team in Toronto. Absolutely. There's many of us coming down to Toronto because I know one of our personal coaches, LCG member, Ronan Trifon, is coming over to Toronto for the North American Conference. We're very excited to see him twice in a year, and then he's taking a special trip over to Alberta to be with us for a week before he heads back to Australia to be there when you guys arrive, as well as to see his wonderful family because he's been away for 6 months, but yet he's been building his business worldwide. And I think that is it, Sanaz and Ramin.
Awesome. Awesome. Well, you know what? I can't wait to see all of you very soon. You know, we are grinding and working hard to make sure we put everything together for all of you. On Friday night, I left the office at almost 1 a.m. with Rachel. So when you see her, give her a big, because she and Sophie have been working around the clock to make the magic come alive. You are going to be absolutely blown away. We're putting a lot of new products inside the showroom. We are going to be having some promo videos that we're going to be releasing at the conference. It is absolutely a do not miss event. It's going to be absolutely amazing, and I look forward to welcoming all of you to Toronto and seeing you all very soon.
Thank you so much, and I really appreciate to be on my very first hostess of the month to have yourself and Ramin on here. So absolutely incredible. And thank you for Ramin to share all the information over while you knew I was very busy with Lior and the team. So I want to say good night to everyone. Try to sleep. You're probably not going to after that amazing call, PowerPoint presentation of North American Conference. Everybody's revved up, excited, E&E all the way. I know my book is getting very booked with three-way calls, coaching calls. What do I need to do? And that's what I do. I eat, breathe, and sleep GWT because I know I need to make those sacrifices to make those crazy dreams come true, right, Lior? That was absolutely amazing, and trust me, whoever is going to North American Conference and of course Australia, Lior Power Tours and the week there, he's there. You have a lot of tissues in hand. That's all I can tell you. So good night and have a great evening, and I'll see all of you on Tuesday at our Fast Start training. It's absolutely been amazing to start off the month, and for the ones that are CDS, leadership, we'll see you tomorrow evening. Have a great night.
Good night, everyone.